There is answer to all your troubles, sorrows, depressions, anxieties, problems of life, misery. You just have to allow God's existence work through you. Ask sincerely in your heart for repentance, for love, for surrender, for openness, for coming back to serenity, peace and love. That's simple as that, sincerely in your heart. And start doing for this something. Maybe go to church or go to mosque. Go and take shahada in the mosque. Initiate that process. And open to existence. Or go to church. Take baptism. But I would suggest mosque. I would suggest method which also will be given to you, like 5 prayers a day, fasting. All them tools been designed in sophisticated way to move you ahead light years. In this very moment you may be under heavy veil of conditions. That's why your life looks like that. That's why your life reacts to you like that. That's why you cannot manage many things. You have non-stop hardships, non-stop disappointments and all of that. And the reason for that is because you are not established in your heart. Quite often you are in your own mind and lost really in that mind. And that mind which doing with you whatever it likes. Because when we are lost there, that mind have many places. Some of them are very dark corners. And when you are in dark corners and thinking those dark thoughts, it's gonna happen in your life. Simple as that. But if you descend to your heart and establish yourself in the heart, and you will be like still in the heart, then your mind cannot dictate your life. Your mind cannot create that. You're just hiding in your heart, in love, in peace, from that instrument which somehow deviate in evolution of human beings. That's why we all are bombarded by different strange experiences, because every time you took part in some nasty experience of life, because you react to something, to somebody, you create more strains inside in the mind, more thoughts, more dark energies. And it will be read back over and over and over till you not find a way how to digest this. And how to digest this? You have to ask for love in your heart and put effort to come back there. Regularly meditate, pray, fast. Fast is like push up ahead of years of your conditioning, removing those conditions from you. Many of them. And those conditions are usually like thoughts, information inside of your brain, skull. And what may happen now, why you are so buried under those conditions, you are like years back. You're living like in some kind of prison, entanglement of your mind, like labyrinth with monsters. So you have to find antidote for this, way how to overcome it. It will be probably not easy, like it was not easy for me. But further you go, more love and peace you have, less here, more here in the heart, then more of it, more and more your life become pleasant, easy, accessible, open, doors opening. You just have to allow yourself to cross them doors. It will be your choice. But if your mind is full and you non-stop washing yourself in those nasty experiences, your mind bombarding you, you really don't know where you are and what's going on around, then this is life, hostile life. Life in prison, in your own mind prison. And there is some element in the mind which whisper to us to do certain things. As well, our senses are conditioned so distorted that we have urge to do certain things. Like some psychopath have urge to kill somebody because his mind been so badly distorted. There is many variation of it. We all have some small psychopath inside. But we need to find and go to root of it and see what causing those things in us. Eckhart Tolle call it egoic mind. Different religion call it Satan. Let's say it also can be called Maya, but it is one and the same thing, causing human misery, depression, anxiety, fear. That's the tool of that thing. It's causing fear in us. When we fear, we cannot love. We simply fear. We tighten our chest, our heart, so we have no access to this. That's what this does to us. It's hiding truth from us. It's trying to cover it as much as possible, so we never find this out and bury us under those conditions. And the only way, as far as I see, is to melt it, that structure, in your heart. Keep praying, keep meditating, fasting, doing all those things, and descend to your heart. When your heart will open and you will have access to that transparent, loving feeling in you, where really nothing is impossible, and you generally start feeling, because real feelings come from this. And when you are in the mind, there is no feelings there often. This is just a reaction, set of instruction, like computer program. You are like programmed to do certain things, something popping up, and you are acting to this, not necessarily in a nice way. Sometimes this is impulsive, degraded state, which want to react, which want to kill, which want to hurt, which want to lie. So we're living lives of lying. We like walking liars quite often. And I am still not different from this. I have traces of it, definitely. That's why I'm still practicing. I will be probably practice till end of the life. But further, like I said, further you go, more sweet it is. You don't have to be perfect. Your practice cannot have to be perfect. Things will get perfected while you start descending to your heart. And God will start transforming it. And transformation of your darkness will become your wisdom, your message. And more love and peace you will have, more distance you will have to those things from your mind. So you will be less and less reactive, and more able to respond calmly in the face of adversity, in the face of terror, fear. And that life, that world, is full of fears, full of those nasty things which try to put on us and shackle us in a way, imprison us. We see this now, the last 2 years, coronavirus and all of this, and all of the restrictions, what this tried to do with all of us. Now we are forced to take jobs. If you're not, you cannot access here and there. Do you want to live in complicated life, complicated world, where we not perform certain actions, will be like rejected from life? Exactly this trying to reject us from life, to forcing us forcefully to certain things, to do certain things. If we want or not, if this is good or not for us. So imagine, you take your job and you die from this, or have some complications like many people had. What forcing us to do such a things? What inventing those jobs, all those rules, all this thing which complicated our life recently? What is this? It is some instrument in the mind, egoic instrument in human minds. Usually greed, number one, greed, because something want to have more money. That's the reason behind. Obviously, many governments and many of you will gonna pay for it because you will gonna fear. Why we fear those things? Because we are not enough established in our heart. We cannot speak the truth. We are shackled. But when you are in your heart, that thing staying away from you, you finally are able to say your truth. That thing from the mind simply imprison many of us. So we cannot speak the truth. We cannot be ourselves. We have to fear. So the way to remove and plug yourself from that matrix is to pray over and over and over the strength from your mind to heart. And when that gate in your heart open, you will be free from all of that. You will attain your so-called nirvana, paradise, whatever. But all of it is by the will of existence, God, in a way. More effort you put into coming back to Him, more quickly you endure your way of entanglement. Because now possibly you are like in very complexity of the mind. All of it have to be dismantled, disarmed, removed, empty. Then you have, after all of that, you will have access to really loving word and you yourself. Because with that content of the mind, you cannot be yourself. You cannot be loving. You cannot be peaceful. That's impossible. That's living in the torment. Constant torment and battle. And that thing in the mind want us to keep us there. Don't want us to know the truth, that there is such a place like paradise when we descend to our heart with that loving space, deprived of those thoughts, those dark energies, those complexity, this matrix. So ask sincerely in your heart for love. Ask Creator, Almighty Allah. Salam alaikum.